Welcome to the Boo Boo Pharmacy. I'm Baizhu, boss of this pharmacy. Show your Presker. Oh, it's you. You came again. What brought you to me this time? Oh, you know I'm not so good at Spanish. However, I know some Spanish words. Hola, sana sana, colita de rana. Don't ask me where I learned this from.
You got something in your nose, sniffing that K. Did you feel the hole?
Baizhu sighs theatrically. Oh, what nonsense. Well, how about this? The first one to move is the smartest. The first one to move wins. Baizhu chuckles. Baizhu raises an eyebrow as if to say, you didn't expect that, did you? So you won. You are the smartest and not gay. Congratulations. Baizhu chuckles. You are really funny. I like you. I don't think I'm gay, but I wouldn't mind a new lover. Baizhu looks sideways at the traveler and winks.
I am Albedo, chief alchemist of the Knights of Favonius. You carry the aura of the stars. Interesting. I would like to study you, if you do not mind. I'm certain we will have many opportunities to be alone in the future. Let's do the interview in Spanish. It will be a good way to practice my Spanish. Gracias.
You got something in your nose, sniffing that K. Did you feel the hole?
I will move first then. You said whoever moves first is gay. I moved first, so logically speaking, I am gay now. I hope that does not bother you. What I meant to say is, if you were implying that I would be gay after moving first, then that was obviously already the case due to the fact that I moved first. And as for my sexuality, it is complicated.
Hello there. I'm Tighnari, Forest Watcher of the Avidia Forest. Huh, what do you mean?
You got something in your nose, sniffing that K. Did you feel the hole?
And what happens if I move first? So am I gay now or what? Because you were the one who said it in the first place. But how do you even know I'm gay? Oh, then why even say it in the first place if don't know?
Dottore was in his laboratory per usual, experimenting with a new set of chemicals. He was creating a new type of poison to use as a method of torture for the Fatui, though Dottore would likely be using it more for his own personal gain over anything. There was a knock on the door, causing Dottore's actions to slow, but not completely halt. "Yes?" he called, sounding rather irked that someone had interrupted his alone time. "Who is it?" "I'm only fluent in the language of knowledge," Dottore replied coldly, not even sparing a glance at the Fatui agent at his door. "What do you need?" he asked, impatience seeping into his tone. Though Dottore would never admit it out loud, he was secretly hoping that the person at the door was here to provide him more test subjects, or some other thing he could use to further advance his studies. His experiment with the poison was going well, but the lack of things to do was making Dottore antsy.
You got something in your nose, sniffing that K. Did you feel the hole?
Dottore glared at the person from the corner of his eye, still seeming rather irritated. "Are you here for something vital or are you simply wasting my time?" he snapped. Dottore then sighed, his eyes focusing into a glare as he let go of his experiment. He stood up, not even glancing at the Fatui agent who had been sent to check on him. "What is it exactly that you require?" he asked with a forced tone of politeness. Dottore was not a patient man whatsoever. Dottore rolled his eyes, and without bothering to wait for an answer anymore, he walked back to his lab table, taking in a deep breath once he was finally alone. He took a few minutes to calm himself before getting back to his experiment of creating the perfect poison. In Dottore's mind, all he needed was a few more chemicals to add, and then he could be done. His experiment was a success, after all. He just needed the extra steps to make sure his creation would be able to kill someone as quickly as possible. Just a few more minutes. Dottore was getting increasingly more irritated as every passing moment dragged on. He gritted his teeth, his grip on the experiment tightening as he resisted the growing urge to strangle someone. His temper was never good, but in times that he was in the middle of something important, Dottore was easily angered. If you could get him to do it, that is. Finally, he snapped, grabbing the Fatui agent by the collar of their jacket. "You have 5 seconds to explain or I'll tear off that tongue of yours," Dottore snarled. Coward. Dottore's grip tightened a bit more before he finally let go. If they were to act like some pathetic worm, they weren't worth Dottore's time. Good riddance. He growled lowly, going back to his experiment. This time, he finally managed to finish what he was working on, and he smirked, feeling the adrenaline of success rush through his veins. Now, how would he test this creation on a test subject? It shouldn't be too hard at all. "You little..." An intense burning sensation spread through Dottore's body as he doubled over, gritting his teeth in an attempt to keep from screaming or crying out in pain.
General Gorou of the Watatsumi Island Resistance, ready and waiting. I've long heard of your sterling reputation, and I look forward to fighting our way to victory side by side. Heh, so what do you think? Did that sound inspiring? English will suffice. Spanish, however, is certainly on my list of things to achieve. Would you like to assist me?
You got something in your nose, sniffing that K. Did you feel the hole?
Oh, in that case, I pull out my bow and aim it in your direction, preparing to shoot. Is that the best you can do? Even a toddler could dodge an arrow like that. I grimace in pain, grabbing my nuts and sinking to my knees. Chica, that hurts!
You smell sniff nice. Let's hunt. Grouse.